What's going on, y'all? Johnny J back at it again with another video. Watch with me, reaction, review, whatever you want to use for this one. But anyways, this is right here presented by a guy named Joshua Williams. This is called Miles Morales' Final Day Spider-Man fan film. This came out a few years ago. I haven't seen this. A lot of fan films out now, especially fan films that revolve around the whole Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, and Miles Morales has become a very, very popular character. And I'm doing this reaction or watch with me, this video off of the tail end of, you know, the new Spider-Man game that came out a little whiles ago. The whole Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Part 1 and Part 2 is gearing up. So I think that'll come out, I think, next year or 2022, something like that. So, you know, Miles Morales, like I said, real popular character. He's getting a lot of hype, as he should. Got a lot of abilities outside of just, you know, the typical Spider-Man abilities, climbing on walls, spider sense, superhuman strength, agility, speed, like that, you know. So this should be good, especially because this came out some years back, so this should be more true to the comics as opposed to just following what is seen on like the television screen. um that sounds so old, but what's seen on the TV screen, movie screen, video game. So this should be really good, and let's get into it, man.
Some days are pretty easy. And some days start off with a villain from another universe coming to kill you because you're Spider-Man. That was my day. That's the dude I was talking about.
That wig looks, is that a wig? It looks bad.
And then there's me, Miles Morales, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I like the way they're doing this so far, like the fourth wall type of theme. I think that's real dope. It makes it very interesting. I liked when Deadpool did it. And, you know, that's one of his abilities, breaking the fourth wall. So for them to do it, I think that's real dope. I don't know, it gives me more of a comic book type of feel for some reason. And even just the way that the guy is talking, I don't know. It just seems very like if Miles Morales was actually narrating this. You know, he's a teenager, so just the vibe is giving me so far. Let's get back into it.
I'm still kind of new at this thing, okay? Sheesh.
Is there any way I can get a do-over?
There's that razor sharp wit again. Trying so hard to emulate a fool. I'll ensure you die like him.
Y'all could have gave him a better like wig, bro. That wig is ass.
What did I do to you?
Superhero landing. Deadpool will be so proud of me right now.
That's dope.
Let's change things up.
I like the Deadpool reference.
A new trick. It won't matter though, boy. If you run, I'll pursue. I never tire. I never grow weary. You can run all you want, but eventually, you will die. Just like Peter Parker.
Things can only go uphill from here, right?
How do you know about Peter?
Hunters know their kill well. Join the other Spider-Man where you belong.
What about me? Let's not add sexism to your long list of reasons to get punched more than.
Spider-Gwen.
More of a walking cliche. cliche.
Ooh, savage.
Excuse me for one moment.
Nice.
You gonna help?
Just gonna stay quiet. Hey there.
Nice move, rookie.
Rookie? Who do you think's been holding him off this whole time? And where'd you come from?
It's complicated.
He said he killed Spider-Man, the first one, but that can't be because Goblin...
Can we talk about this after the murderous vampire guy is taken down?
Okay, but what's your plan?
We fight. Hard.
Saying one verb does not make a plan.
How's she gonna show up from another universe and not have a plan? Bruh.
Bruh. I gotta pause it. I like the real comedic aspect that they're inserting into this. It's like, you know, Spider-Man always gives you that, whether it's Peter Parker or Miles Morales, but more so Peter Parker. But yeah, man, I really like that. It's adding more personality to the character, and it's really pushing the idea that he is, you know, a teenager that's really hopping into this. And you know, for even the part where she calls him a rookie, I really like that, because it seems like that's the type of response he would you know, give her, like, oh, a rookie, what are you talking about? Like, you know, I've been doing this, you know. But it's clear that he's, you know, new to this, so I think that's real dope. But anyway, let's get back into it.
You gotta be quicker than that.
What makes you think you can oppose me? You're not really Spider-Man. You're just a shadow, a copy. I know all about you. This city hates you, tells you how you never should have put on the mask. You're nothing but an emulation of a real hero. Something you'll never be.
Don't listen to him.
Maybe when we first started. Maybe even yesterday. But right here, right now, I'm the ultimate Spider-Man.
What truly is this?
You know what's so crazy? I just now thought about it. Like, you know, when you watch like a lot of like the Marvel films, whether it's like Spider-Man or even anything in that whole MCU, a lot of the times they do take off the mask, and that's just to show emotion. So I don't know if that's a nod to that, where it comes to, you know, this character taking off his mask, Miles taking off his mask, so you can like see more so the emotion in his face. I don't know if that's a nod to that. But I think that's very interesting that they decided to do that in this film, because, you know, if this was like some real life type of scenario, even though the guy already unmasked him, he still wouldn't like take his mask off, just in case anybody runs in and sees who he is. So I wonder if in this fan film Gwen's going to be unmasked. I'm curious about that. But anyways, let's get back into it.
This works. Did I die? Felt like it. But apparently I didn't.
Looking for this hotshot? Those are some pretty awesome moves out there, Miles.
How do you know my name?
I was sent here to find you.
see, he's asking all the questions that I would ask. You know what I mean? Like, because you know, sometimes in these fan films, you'll be like, wait, how did she know his name? So for her to be like, you know, to say his name, and then he's like, wait, how do you know my name? That was just the thought I had in my head. Like, wait, how does she know his name? And for them to just throw that in there, and then now she's about to give the answer, I think that's dope. Now it looks like she's about to be unmasked, so let's see how this rocks.
We need your help.
Who sits you?
Guess I should start at the beginning. My name's Gwen Stacy. I'm fighting a war against Moreland with the help of my friend, Peter Parker.
Looks like today is only just the beginning.
Okay, this was fire. This was fire. Let's see any more. Okay, cool. We got an after credit scene. Well, y'all, that is the ends of this fan film. This was dope. This was really good. I like it. Overall, really nice storyline. I liked how it was just so, I don't know. It just seemed like it was real, like focused on putting Miles out there, from showing that he is new to this. Also, like how they really inserted a lot of Miles's character into this, as far as just, you know, his personality, certain things that he would say, and how he would say it. It was real, like, dope. It made you really invested into the character. Even though it's just such a short film, I think that's real dope, especially for them to do this like 2016. Before he got, like, I mean, he already had like a lot of buzz then, but now it's like through the roof. So for them to really put it into this movie where it's like, I really want to know who he is, I think that's fire, if that makes any sense. But yeah, man, I really like the storyline. The way it ended seems like it's going to, they're going to push more, or if they if I don't know, I haven't checked on this channel, but if they're going to put more into creating I guess this little mini universe where it comes to Miles being the center of it and all these different Spider-Man coming together, because it was put out there that there are different Spider-Man, because the main antagonist, the main villain, I don't know if he's an actual villain in the comic book series, but he put it out there that, look, I've been going around killing all these different Spider-Man, and then at the end where Gwen, she comes out and says she was sent by Peter Parker, but then the antagonist talk about how he killed off Peter Parker or Peter Parkers in all these different universes. So that'll be dope if they have done this where they create this whole little Spider-Verse. I haven't really checked on this person's YouTube channel, but I really like this video overall. Maybe a con would be the costume department. I think Gwen's costume was cool, was on point. The villain, his wig was a mess. They should have done something with that. As far as Miles' costume, on point, but it's still, I think they would have had a, you know, I don't know. It was good. It was cool. It was cool. Maybe it's better costumes out now, but you know, I think maybe a few adjustments to just like maybe just the mask part of it, because it was parts where you see the white in there. So I don't know, maybe because I was just him taking it on and off. But that's just like little stuff. But it's just the main thing was the storyline and just the way that they made you invest in this character within such a short amount of time. I think that's dope. So big ups to them. I'm definitely going to see if they have more fan films, Spider-Man fan films that revolve around this character or just this Spider-Man universe. But anyways, these are my thoughts. Make sure you guys tell me yours down below in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on my social media sites, links in the description box down below. Jonny J, I'm out.